Hello dears, so today we are going to do a Venetian mask. A lady wearing a Venetian mask. Venetian mask is a kind of cultural carnival in Venice, and we will be drawing that today. So keep your paper in portrait mode, and we will start with the face. So for drawing the face, you need to make a nice circle, and I'll show you how to convert that into a face shape. So initially you can draw a circle and keep it in almost like the center part of your paper. Why? Because to the top we have a lot of stuffs to draw for that mask as the part of the mask, and to the bottom we don't have much stuffs. Okay, so let's start with drawing the circle. Now from both side of the circle, just make a nice curve like this, one here and one here. And actually the face shape can vary, it doesn't matter, but make sure both sides are equal. So take your time, do it slowly, and try to make these curves equal on both sides and connect it with another curve for the chin. So this is two curves makes the cheek, and this is the chin, and then you can erase that inside circle, and that's how it's easy to make a face shape. Now we can start with the mask part. So exactly in the middle, somewhere here, you can mark the distance or gap like this, and just put a point exactly in the center, and starting from the point, mark one curve to the right side and one curve to the left side. Again, make sure both curves are equal. Again, in the exact middle of this entire face, mark one curvy line. So this is also again the for the part of the mask, and below that we have to draw nose and mouth, and after that we will be moving with that eye and all. Okay, so let's do that edge of the lower edge of the mask. So from this line I will be making another two curves. Again, this is all optional, you can make it either way you want. Just extend a bit towards the outside of our face so that it will look like the mask is covering the face, and then we can erase that line of the face inside as well. Okay, inside these two edges of mask we can erase that lines. Now we will start marking the nose. So from here I'm marking two vertical lines, and approximate area you need to have a look, because we are not going into details of the proportion and measurement and all. So approximate area where you know already where the nose comes on a face. So almost on that area just mark a nice small circle, and on the edge you can make another circle and another circle on the other edge. These two circles on the sides should be equal. Okay, so here we will mark, and these three circles are reference lines, so just make sure you're doing it properly, and these connect these three lines. Okay, so this is how you can get the outline of the nose. Now we will erase all that reference shape and lines we have drawn. So the nose is ready. So this is how we will make the nose easily, and after that you can connect it towards the vertical line which we have drawn, and also we will do the lips next. Again, for the lips also, you just mark a nice smiling curve like this and see how it looks on the face. If necessary, erase it and adjust the position. So I feel like it's too up, so I will just make another reference line below, and this looks fine for me because we have to draw an upper lip and lower lip, so this much space is better. So again, for here also we have some easy tips to draw the lip. So just mark one straight line or a curvy line for the lip, and exactly in the middle mark one vertical line, and this is for the height of your lips, like both lips, how much size you need is we are marking this way. And again I'm repeating, there are measurements and proportions for this. We are not going into that detail, we are simply making it aesthetically. So I have added one vertical line over here. Now on the tip of the vertical line, on the upper tip of the vertical line, I will be adding a V shape, and on the lower tip we will be adding two circles. So now let's connect these two together again. So follow the edges, connect to the tip of that curvy line which we have drawn, and again for the upper lip also same way, but the curve is little bit different here. See, here it is curved like this and here it is little bit different, and connect it all together. Now erase everything inside and just darken that center line only. So our lip is also done. So I hope you all are able to make it, and just marking a small curve for the chin. And see dears, just make sure the face look beautiful, and the gap between nose and lips shouldn't be too much, and just adjust it accordingly. So you can adjust it with the cheek. In if this gap is proper, and if you see this gap is too much, you have to erase the cheek lines and make it proper. Adjust with the cheek. Okay. Just adding a double line for the edges of the mask, and then we will go for the detailings inside the mask. Okay. So here I am slightly marking the other details like the eyebrows and extension of the nose. In fact, it is not needed, but I'm just marking so I can easily point the where the eye should be. So for that, I'm just drawing it. So make it so lightly. We can cover it up later with some designs and all. So it's not a problem. Let's start doing the detailings now. So starting with the eye, so that's not eye, the gap to show the eye. So it's not necessarily to be exact shape of the eye, but that curve should be proper. Both side, better try to make it as same as possible. Okay, slowly you can mark. Again, I'm telling this is not for the eye. This is just the opening for the eye in a mask. So just try to make it as much equal as possible. No need for a perfect eye shape and all. A double line here as well on both sides. Next step is to fill designs inside the mask. So make sure, and you don't need to follow the same patterns and all. In case if you have a better design, you can do it the way you like. Any designs are fine, but we need to do coloring. So keep it in mind that we need to color. So make some big patterns better, but anything is fine. Now we'll start with the designs on the top part. So I'm leaving a gap and making an oval shape inside. Now you can follow with me for a motif here, and then we will fill the both sides with a lot of feathers or kind of leaf or some stuffs like that, some decorative stuffs like that. So no explanation, you can just follow with me. After that, just add some more curvy lines to either side for making the thing properly. Now we are filling another curve here, so it forms like a crescent mark on either side. This is also optional. You can add circles or ovals or however you want, you can add to this mask. Okay, so again on these both side we have to fill a lot of feather or kind of whatever we say, like leaves or some decorative items or flower petals, whatever you like to make it cover this both side. But whatever how I mean the quantity you are making on the right side should be almost equal to the left side. I am not saying like it should be same whatever you are drawing on this and that, but don't make it too many on the right side and too little on the left side, not like that. Almost the quantity should be equal. The design can vary, you can just mark however you want. So here I'm adding, just trying to copy that our reference image. So let's go ahead. Adding a lot more feather over here, making it beautiful, something a little bit lengthy. So the things on either side is completed. Now we have to just, I'm just drawing to drop down kind of um, some what we say, some clipper kind of uh, thing we are drawing. So I'm just making two vertical, like a little bit curvy wiggly line, a raw line, and another double line for that, and also like a slider around it, like coiling around it also we will be adding, and some leaves also, some tiny leaves. So here we are marking the curvy lines for the neck, not the neck actually, the fur which is falling down, or the hair kind of stuffs falling from the mask we are making. So this looks so thin, like the it is covered inside the neck part actually. So making it a little bit curvy this way. In that reference image, we can see that it's a little bit slanting lines, but we are following it in the curvy way. So that's it. If any area it's like looks like incomplete or not filled, that part you can do now. And that's it. Just finish the sketching part and we will do the oil pastel coloring on next session.